Namaskar students. In this lecture we will discuss existence and uniqueness of interpolating polynomials. So to discuss this we have a theorem. So the theorem states that if x0, x1, x2 xn are n plus 1 distinct points and f is defined as at all these points, all these n plus 1 points, right? F is the function which is defined at all these points. Then the theorem states that there exists a unique polynomial capital P of degree at most n such that P interpolates F, That is, what is the meaning of this? That is, P at xi is equal to fi, and this will be true for all I equal to 0, 1, 2, n. Then if such condition is there, then P is called interpolating condition. Try to understand the statement once again. If x0, x1, x2 xn are n plus 1 data points and f is a function which is defined at all these points, then the theorem states that there exists a polynomial P, a unique polynomial P. There exists a unique polynomial P of degree at most n such that this P interpolates F. The meaning is that P at xi is equal to fi for all I equal to 0, 1, 2, n. So this we need to prove. There exists such a polynomial, and if it exists, the polynomial is unique. It is uniquely defined. So let us try to prove this theorem, the existence and uniqueness theorem. So the proof of that, first we will discuss the existence part. So the existence means we need to prove that such a polynomial P exists which interpolates F. Now this is very obvious because we have chosen the points x0, x1, x2 xn. These are n plus 1 distinct point. These are n plus 1 distinct point. It means that no point is being repeated. And the polynomial, as we know as per the formula, Pn(x) is nothing but summation I equal to 0 to n ln comma I x fi. So this is the formula that we have already proved. So this formula is called Lagrange form of interpolating polynomials, which interpolates the given n plus 1 data points. Now such a polynomial will exist because we have the interpolating condition that P at xi will be equal to fi. This condition holds, and since these points are these points are not repeated, these are all distinct points, therefore such a polynomial will always exist. So hence the existence part of Lagrange interpolating polynomial. Now next come on to the uniqueness part. So we have seen that such a polynomial will exist. Why it will exist? Because all those xi's are assumed to be distinct points. So they will exist. Now if it exists, we have to prove that it is uniquely defined. Means one and only one representation can be there. So let us prove this uniqueness part by the help of the contradiction. So let us suppose that P and Q, we assume two polynomials P and Q are different polynomials. Let us suppose that P and Q are different polynomials of degree at most n, which interpolates F at n plus 1 distinct data points. And the data points we assume that x1, x2 xn. So to prove the uniqueness part by contradiction, we have assumed that we have two polynomials, each of degree at most n, and this interpolates the function f at n plus 1 data points. So let next assume that a function hx we are going to define. Hx is nothing but this is px minus qx. This we are assuming as hx. Now since p and q are both polynomials of degree at most n, so their difference will also become a polynomial, and the degree of that such a polynomial, that is hx, will also be at most n. Since this h at, suppose we are going to take at xi, since hxi, so what we can write? We can write p at xi minus q at xi. We can write something like this. Since p and q both interpolates the same data, that we have already assumed, then hxi at any point xi, we have pxi minus qxi. We can write something like this. Since p interpolates f, so p at xi will be nothing but fi. Also we have assumed q interpolates f, so q at xi will also be equal to fi as per the interpolation condition. So we see that this value will become 0. And this will be true for all this h at xi is equal to 0 for all I is equal to 0, 1, 2, dot 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 n. So hxi is coming out to be 0 for each I equal to 0, 1, 2, dot 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 n. So we say that h becomes a polynomial of degree at most n with how many roots? N plus 1 roots. Now by the fundamental theorem of algebra we have to see what it says. By fundamental theorem of algebra, if you want to apply over here, it states that for happening this, there is only one way by which this can happen. When this can happen? This can happen only if this hx is equivalent to 0. By fundamental theorem of algebra, this can happen only if this hx is equivalent to 0. It means if we are going to take the definition of hx, how we have defined? Px minus qx is equal to 0. Px minus qx equal to 0. This says that px will be equal to qx. Px is equal to qx. But we have assumed that p and q are different polynomials. We have already assumed. So here there is a contradiction. This contradicts our initial assumption that p and q are different polynomials of degree at most n and both interpolates f. But here both are coming out to be same. So which is a contradiction. Which is a contradiction to our supposition. So once the contradiction has been raised, so this is possible only when means our supposition was wrong, and this is possible only when p is equal to q. P is equivalent to q. P is equivalent to q means there is no different polynomials. Both the polynomials are same. So we can conclude that for interpolating f, we have one and only one polynomial of degree at most n which interpolates f for the n plus 1 data points. So the uniqueness part of this interpolating polynomial has been proved. Thank you.